Kim from Connors Elementary School, the 21st Century After School Program. We're doing one of the biggest continents in the world, and we're going to be studying India today. The continent is Asia. The country is India. India is the largest democracy in the world, the 7th largest country in the world. 1.37 billion people in India. There's two things that have really impressed me, and these are the two I want to talk about. One is medicine in India. 2,600 years ago, India conducted complicated surgeries like cataracts, artificial limbs, cesareans, fractures, urinary stones, plastic surgery, and brain surgeries. Probably they had a lot more too. Anesthesia was used back then, but no other country had anesthesia for years and years. One of the movies that I really liked on Netflix was The Physician, and it's really good if you get a chance to see it. The other person I want to talk about is Gandhi. Have you ever heard of him? He was the person who led India to independence. Gandhi is important because he led his people to independence by peaceful protest movement. And that was a big feat, to do it peacefully. There's a great movie called Gandhi for Kids. If you get a chance, that's another good one. What is the largest employer in the world? The Indian Railway, because there's so many people riding trains in that huge country. Okay? Today we're going to do 3 art projects. I'm going to explain them to you and maybe give you a little bit of a story. The first one we're going to do is a peacock. And the peacock, it's on cardstock, color it, and just cut along the lines, and you can stand it up. This is mine. So when it's standing, I've taken this part off. That's what it looks like originally. And then I turned it up like this. I put the peacock inside the cutouts like this, and it shows you on the pattern how to do it. And it just stands up. Colors in India are very bright, so don't be afraid to use lots of bright colors. Okay? The second one is the Taj Mahal, and this is the template for that. The Taj Mahal, I think, is a very inspirational building, and it is the Mughal ruler at the time was Shah Jahan in 1628. And he married the love of his life, Princess Banu. And they loved each other dearly, but she died after 4 or 5 years of marriage. And he was so sad, he spent years building this Taj Mahal for her final resting place. This is a UNESCO World Site. It's in Agra, India, and it's one of the wonders of the world. I think that's pretty cool. So what you're going to do is you're going to put cool colors up around the outside of the Taj Mahal. Inside the Taj Mahal, you want to use watery paints. Whatever colors that we sent you will be fine. Just use them and water them down. The reason for that is in the dusk, every nice day in India, the Taj Mahal is white, but at dusk it turns these beautiful colors. And part of it is there's a lake out front of it, and it resonates off the sky and off the water. So really light pastel-y colors inside, and then blues and greens and purples outside, which are the cool colors. Okay, that's number 2. The third one, a friend of mine in Singapore, and I lived there for a year, got into what they call Madhubani paintings. And these paintings are pretty detailed, but we're going to do this in color, bright colors. I used colored pencils on mine, and this is what mine looked like. It's probably down in your corner. Elephants are really revered in India. And so I picked an elephant. Anyway, Madhubani. If this is in an area in India that's long years ago. The Madhubani paintings of India. They come from what's today known as Bihar, and back then it came from a village called Ranti. The women who practiced this art form came from a village and used it as an opportunity to create awareness of social issues and issues for women. Interesting though, they used these things to make the paintings. They used a variety of tools, including fingers, twigs, brushes, nib pens, matchsticks, and using natural dyes and pigments. They're known for their geometrical patterns, which we can see in mine. The history dates back to a time of Ramayana, when King Janaka asked an artist to capture the wedding of his daughter Sita with Prince Rama. He commissioned craftsmen to decorate the entire kingdom with Madhubani art on the occasion of his daughter's wedding. So for supplies we need for this Madhubani painting that we're going to do is we need the template, scissors, sheet of black construction paper, and tape. Once we're done coloring our Madhubani painting, which is a real painting by the way, we're just going to tape it on a piece of black construction paper. Okay? So again, what we're going to do is we're just going to take colored pencils, and if you want it a little bit brighter, you can put a marker on it and just paint everything just about, and then put it on black construction paper. Okay?